YouTube, back with another video. Oh, come on, focus up, man. Focus up. Alright, YouTube, back with another video. Real quick, just go like, comment, subscribe. Now that you've done that, you've seen the title, you feel me? Glizzy gang beef. I'm from Baltimore. Obviously, y'all know that already if you watch my channel. And Glizzy. For some odd reason, he just keeps getting in these beefs with Baltimore artists. Or Baltimore people in general. I don't know why. So, we're gonna see what's the reason for his real beef. You know, DC is only up the street from Baltimore, down the street, whichever you wanna go. It ain't that far. So we about to see what's going on, you feel me, down in DC.
Glizzy Gang was once the most popular rap group out of the DC area. But like many that get successful, petty beefs and arguments would eventually lead to the gang's downfall. But when those involved really come from the streets, there's gonna be some extra drama. Over the past 5 years, two of the group's founding members, Shy Glizzy and Ant Glizzy, have been at war. Let's take a look at how these close friends and music partners turned into enemies. Glizzy Gang was founded by 3 rappers, Shy Glizzy, Ant Glizzy, and Rose Glizzy. From the
I never heard nothing about Rose Glizzy. Never heard nothing about it. I want y'all to do me a favor. Comment below. Tag me in something, like put a link, something, anything, and tell me what happened to Rose Glizzy or where is he now.
Beginning, Shy Glizzy took a leadership role in the group while the other members kept it more low-key. To this day, he's still the most well-known of the 3 and has collaborated with tons of mainstream artists from Meek Mill to Ty Dolla $ign. Shy Glizzy grew up on 37th Avenue in Southeast Washington, D.C. His father was shot and killed at 19. At the time, the rapper was not even 1 year old yet. He was raised by his mother and grandmother and also has a younger brother who's part of Glizzy Gang and goes by the name 3 Glizzy. At 16,
I know about 3. I do know about him.
He was arrested for robbery and spent 14 months in juvenile detention center where he got his GED. While Shy was locked up, he started reading everything from the Quran to newspapers to biographies of famous people, which inspired him to start writing himself. But before he knew it, he started writing music, which is where his rap career first began. He formed Glizzy Gang with some of his friends from DC to help boost his own career and others around him. From early on, he took charge as the leader. In an early interview, Shy Glizzy refers to himself as the Big Meech of Glizzy Gang, showing how he saw himself within the group.
I'm Shy Glizzy, bang bang, Big Meech of the streets, you hear me?
So in other words, y'all allowed him to take the role. Y'all let him take the leadership role. Like, he put himself in position and y'all allowed it. So I'm trying to figure out where was the rift.
Chop, man. Keep it real on the interview, man. We ain't gonna dress up, all that That's us, man. You know?
For those that don't know, Big Meech was a drug kingpin who ran the legendary Black Mafia family, or BMF crew in Atlanta from the late 80s.
High key. I'm keeping it 100. High key. I absolutely hate when I watch a video or something and they tell you somebody, oh, you know who this person, like we at this point, Big Meech is everywhere. We got a TV, like we have a whole TV show with Big Meech on it.
80s until he was locked up in 2005. Meech was the head of the organization and was well known for promoting major hip hop artists like Fabulous and Young Jeezy. So, by calling himself Big Meech, Shy Glizzy was establishing himself as the boss of the group. And Glizzy was much more low-key, but also well-respected on the street level. He was known in DC for being wild and putting in work to earn his respect. He never really saw himself as a rapper to begin with, but his friend pushed him to get in the studio and just...
And Glizzy had like one album with a few songs on that, like this one summer. It might have been the summer of 15 or 16. He had that one album. It was cool. Past that,
just went with it after Glizzy Gang started popping off. Shy Glizzy and Glizzy Gang would slowly start building a name for themselves in the rap industry. In 2012, Shy was featured on Complex's list of 10 DMV rappers to watch out for after dropping his mixtape Law. The following year, he dropped a sequel to that mixtape called Law 2, which featured guest appearances from Migos, Yo Gotti, and Kevin Gates.
That Law mixtape wasn't bad. I liked it. It was cool. If you didn't listen to it, go check out some of the songs, man. Go highlight them. See what they hitting for. See if they still hit the same.
But while Shy Glizzy was becoming a hot name in the industry, Ant Glizzy would be slowly fading away from the group. His last official collaboration with anyone from Glizzy Gang would be on the track Get Well Soon with Shy that was also featured on Law 2. At that point, there wasn't any real signs of beef. It just seemed like Ant wasn't as interested in the fame or music as Shy and the others. But that all changed
He is
after
now.
Ant dropped his Barber Son mixtape in 2015. The project was dedicated to his mother.
That's the mixtape right there. If you can see it, I guess it's gonna be like right here. I'm guessing. I don't know. We gonna just do this. But yeah, if you can see that, this is the album. This is the mixtape. You can go listen.
Mother Barbara
It's actually
featured the
good.
track Scared Ass, which contains several disses of Shy Glizzy and the Glizzy Gang. With the tape, Ant made it clear that there was actual beef, and it wasn't just a case of old friends falling apart. The tape also featured rappers like Cham Glizzy and Sincere Glizzy, who were not members of the OG Glizzy Gang, but of a new crew that Ant had formed himself called Glizzy Murder Gang, or GMG. So Ant wasn't just splitting from his own crew, he was taking their...
I mean, I get it. Y'all started it, but you go and make
brand and creating his own wave, all while dissing his former friends. The same year, Shy made the XXL freshman list, and his verse contained many bars that fans assumed were dissing Ant. On the same day that the list was announced, Glizzy Gang dropped a collaborative mixtape called Be Careful, which featured new members of the crew like 30 Glizzy, Go Glizzy, and 3 Glizzy. And, of course, was not featured on that project. Plus, Shy signed a deal with 300 Entertainment and started taking his brand to the next level. But while Shy Glizzy was taking over the industry, Ant was making his own power moves. He ended up linking with Philly rapper AR Ab and decided to target the streets rather than the industry. As his numbers started going up,
we gotta do an ARF video. We might do that one sometime this week, sometime next week. We gotta get us an ARF video. Y'all remind me.
He started doing more media appearances. He did an interview with Say Cheese TV where he broke down exactly how the situation with Shy and the rest of Glizzy Gang started. He says that some guys from his hood got into it with some guys from Shy's hood and something got stolen from his friends. He tried to settle the situation with Shy and asked him to tell his man to make it right, and Shy refused. After that, Ant felt disrespected, so he decided to distance himself. He also made it clear that it wasn't real beef. He just wasn't rocking with him like that anymore.
And we just went separate ways, but I ain't got nothing bad against Shy Glizzy.
But he did throw some subtle shade at Shy, saying that the Glizzy name had gotten so goofy at that point, he didn't even care about being associated with it.
Yeah.
Bro, the so
But you said
goofy
you ain't
now,
got
though,
no-
bro. No
you said you ain't got no
disrespect.
smoke with
I
it.
don't even want to be. I don't want to be a founding father, the
Like how you say you don't got smoke with it, but you dissed it ain't changed it
creator, none of that. I don't want no pots. I don't even care about it, bro. I swear I don't. Like, I'm cool. Like, they doing their thing, I'm doing my thing.
In another interview with DJ Small Eyes, Ant revealed that Shy tried to get him to stop using the Glizzy Gang name after his music started blowing up.
You having that name Glizzy in your name, Ant Glizzy, had something to do with those streams there?
I wouldn't say that, no, because my tape was called Barber Son. It ain't had Glizzy nothing on it. It didn't say Glizzy nothing. It wasn't a Glizzy feature. It wasn't a Glizzy name ain't on it, nothing. It wasn't promoted as Glizzy nothing.
Shy was just starting to build a name for himself in the
ain't
industry,
lying.
and he didn't want Ant to steal
Give
his
him that-
shine. So his lawyer sent Ant a cease and desist letter to make him stop using the name Glizzy, even though Ant was one of the founding members of the group. Obviously, Shy didn't like Ant
That was
exposing all
petty.
his information to the public. So after that, the beef was officially on. Members of Glizzy Gang started going at Ant on IG Live. But Ant wasn't backing down and would take on anyone who wanted to smoke, including Taliban Glizzy, Goo Glizzy, and even Shy Glizzy himself.
I do know about Taliban Glizzy. I don't know if they still together, I ain't watched. But his girlfriend was doing YouTube and he was doing it, and I came. It's weird how you find certain artists, but Taliban Glizzy cool too. Go check him out.
While they were coming at him, Ant would let it be known that their leader was actually soft and had been robbing the city multiple times. His claims would seem to be proven true after Shy would get his Glizzy chain snatched while performing a show in Memphis. Shy had been asked to give a feature to a Memphis rapper named Big.
I don't know if that really count though. Like, and the crazy thing is, I actually feel like this kind of put a hold on Shy Glizzy's career. I ain't gonna say his career over, but it kind of put a hold on in this particular situation. And I don't even understand why. If you say it was a scrap and you feel me, your chain ended up on the floor and niggas did bop bop bop, then you get what I'm saying? You
Big
get what I'm
Motor and turned him down. So his goons decided to apply pressure and snatched his chain to teach him a lesson. Shy then went on Twitter and claimed that the robbery was all cap and that the chain fell off his neck and got snatched off the ground. According to the street gossip, Black Youngster, who knew Shy through Yo Gotti, had to pay $10,000 to get the chain back. Shy later dropped a diss track aimed at the goons who took it. Then, one of them responded, said that he was lying and the chain was snatched right.
I can't think of dog name. Fuck it, I can't think of his name. but he can rap too.
Off his neck.
Hit you that hard, big motor didn't knock your ass out, you know what I'm saying? Snatched the chain off your neck and brought it to the beat. He brought it to us, you know what I'm saying? It's just how it work in the city. Now you know what I'm saying? We sold you your chain.
You gonna do a video on this too?
Should we? Come get the chain for you.
Why not? Let's do it.
So, despite all his connections in the industry, it seemed like Shy wasn't really about that life. Plus, some of the things Ant said about him on IG Live were starting to come true. Ant didn't miss a chance to clown his rival for trying to look tough, only to be proven wrong by some real gangsters. The internet trolling escalated to a point where the two rappers eventually met face-to-face on Live. They both agreed to meet up in person and settle the beef like men.
I'm in the quarters right now.
I'm in the house wherever.
I'm in the quarters right now. I'm in the quarters right now.
Let's
I'm
go.
in the quarters.
All right, we be up there in a second.
But when Shy pulled up to the crib, Ant had already bailed, making it look like he was scared of the fight. Ant later went back up on Live to explain why he dipped and said that he was on the way back to the spot when Shy pulled up.
Tell him we on the way back. Where he at? I'm in the car.
But why did you leave? Let's hear why.
He sent me outside to come back on the live. He sent me outside to pull up to another place, bro. Like,
But Shy rushed off before he could get there. He wasn't trying to duck the smoke. He just didn't have enough time to make it back to the location from where he was, since it was 30 minutes from his crib.
I told him add me on the live. I was in my hood. It take me 20 minutes to get from my hood.
Shy then responded by posting a pic of Ant's mom, Barbara, allegedly talking to the police with the caption, "He get it from his mama." This
It got
really pissed
bad.
off Ant.
It got
He vows to
real
expose
bad.
all the dirt he knew about.
It got real bad when when they start bringing his mother.
Shy and the
It
rest of
got
Glizzy
bad.
Gang. He told the world that many of the members of Glizzy Gang are actually broke because Shy was taking all the money for himself.
You just came from the Grammys. Why is the Airbnb still making you happy? You ain't been to John. You should have been to John Legend house by now. You should have played basketball in Michael Jordan house himself. Why the
He funny as hell, I can't lie. And Glizzy's funny as hell.
He also claimed that Shy had slept with Taliban Glizzy's mom.
But you can let your man post a picture of my mother and you don't pull him up. Okay, cool. Guess what? He f***ed your baby mother. And let's see if you still hang with him. He f***ed your baby mother. He playing you 50. 7 is his old ask her.
And that almost all of the Glizzy Gang members were snitches with paperwork to back it up.
That's why he keep talking this rat. It's hot. The rats came from you. You damn near Master Splinter. You're a fucking sewer. All the rats came from you.
But Glizzy Gang didn't take these accusations lightly.
Let's get back into it.
Not long after, Shy and Taliban both went on Live and exposed that they had robbed Ant of his barber's son
Remember that?
chain.
Hey, Slim, he got that little ass rope on that weak ass shit. I ain't run that back.
We gotta find something on Taliban, y'all. We're gonna find something on Taliban next. That's gonna be the next video, Taliban. We ain't doing the Glizzy yet. We gonna do Taliban.
Little ass rope on that weak ass chain, bro. God, rope on this weak God. Slim.
So, things weren't looking good for Ant after he failed to confront Shy in person and allegedly had his chain snatched. But Ant went on Live and claimed that he had lent the chain to his man Earl, who was actually the one who got caught lacking.
Okay.
Earl was canceled.
He kept on
If
exposing Earl.
Earl canceled with me, fuck it. Talking about that's your man. Yeah, my man was lacking. I'm not taking up for him. You better go take up for me.
He said he was in New York at the time and it had nothing to do with him.
I am in New York City. I'm going to buy me an outfit
Mike,
for my
it's about to rain out
birthday in
here,
the
yeah.
morning, and I don't give a fuck about that.
Then, in March 2021, Ant dropped the track Back and Better, Shy Glizzy and Glizzy Gang Diss, where he took direct aim at his enemies.
So if you say you ain't got no smoke with them, explain to me why you felt like it was like your first song back out, you dissed them.
and showed that he wasn't backing down from the beat.
Make it make sense.
No one from Glizzy Gang is yet to respond, so it seems like for now, Ant has the last word. Although Shy hasn't completely fallen off, he's definitely lost some momentum over the past 5 years. Plus, no one else from the Glizzy Gang has really made much of an impact in the industry. It seems like maybe in this case, the beef has drained a lot of time and energy that could have been better spent building a fan base. If they had decided to put their differences...
We're gonna stop it right there, yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend and tell a friend, alright? You know how we in the video, we out.
Alright.